Okay, teams are good to go. We're in the lobby. Nice little Sunday night matchup we have here. 3-0 undefeated Maestros versus 4-1 Wizards on wheels. And the Wizards will come out on the kickoff. Killer Pig behind that one. Wizards lead in a second, a literal second off the board. And already the Wizards up by one. Here comes Stretch Buckle. Look at the double. That looks good from here. And you will get in. we may be in store for a series here.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Because we are tied. 10 seconds in, we're tied 1-1. And that has shown us a lot already. We have Wizards on wheels come out, score a very early goal, and Maestros do not flinch. Stretch Buckle specifically as he gets the midfield dunk.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
Right over Tsunami, the captain for Wizards on wheels. And now Maestros with the lead. And perhaps this will be a high-scoring affair as well. Going the other way. This might be trouble. Up the wall. Right over the orange net. And Stretch Buckle, we got to watch out for him. 2 early goals. HK, the captain for the Maestros, looking on. Crossing, back wall, miscommunication there for the Wizards. Tsunami's still on it. He's going to roll a shot. Easily handled by HK. Going the other way. Killer Pig gets over Stretch Buckle. And we're tied again.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
2-2. You see Stretch Buckle had a chance to address that one. Lets it through. Looked like he flipped incorrectly. And you see the scoreboard. We're tied at 2 apiece. Killer Pig floats up trying to make something happen. Stretch Buckle pass to HK. HK off the side wall. He's going to let that go. Killer Pig with possession. Looking at the back wall. Staring it down. HK go the other way. Tsunami cuts it off. Great pressure by him. Both teams playing not very aggressive, but they do have an aggressive edge to them. Both teams, especially for a 2v2. A lot of space in a 2v2 doesn't give much margin for error. As Tsunami's on the board for the first time. Wizards on wheels back in the lead. HK pops up to himself. Floats one on and Tsunami gets a save. Stretch Buckle reaches up to it in the corner there. HK gets the dunk. He should be able to finish that one. He does. We're tied once more.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo a Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
And I honestly, I'd be surprised if this series keeps up this momentum. It is a best of 5. Minimum 3 games will be played for this match. And as I was saying, look at Tsunami flying through the air. But as I was saying, this is just breakneck speed. Very high scoring thus far. Barely halfway through game number 1. And time will tell who this really serves, who will have the advantage come games 2 and 3. Tsunami with a catch. Drive it in. 50 in midfield. Still has possession, still has 12 boosts to work with, and he'll get a dunk to the blue corner. Maestro's getting some support in the chat here. From, was that Mayho Cabe? Ball out the back wall. Stretchbuckle gets 50, loses the 50 to his own back wall. And I really like these two teams. First time casting either of them. And I really like what we're seeing here. This matchup.
That's assault, brother.
This matchup has heavy playoff implications, especially if Wizards on Wheels end up being our victor. 50 goes out. Tsunami trying to run it down, gets 100 boosts, turns on the wall, and he's good enough for a 50. Killer Pig gonna try to mount up for defense. He has enough boosts to work with. Going the other way, HK has to get back to it.
Off the post!
And Killer Pig will get the rebound. Stayed focused. He thought he had it right here. Bangs off the post, and he reads that bounce back perfectly. Minute 6 remaining. Wizards on Wheels back in the lead. Maestros have spent these last 2 or 3 minutes really just tying it up. They haven't taken control since early in the game. Tsunami goes for a demo. Stretchbuckle shoots it upfield into the outlet. Hold on, this might be trouble. HK takes his time to tie it up. What up, Icarus? Icarus, I'm glad you're here. These guys are in a bit of a slugfest. And it's only game 1, 45 seconds remaining in this one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've never casted them before. I think Wizards on Wheels aren't really used to getting casted. They had some questions, and Killer Pig at it again. HK just a little careless with the touch. Tsunami again on the post. But that's what we've seen from both of these teams, just high pressure playing in close proximity. And they don't mind a ball or two getting behind them. Here we are. Support from both squads in the chat now. This should end with some drama here. On the waterfall, Stretchbuckle puts it out to the corner. Killer Pig. He'll get dunked. Tsunami gets tackled. One more possession for the Maestros. And it will be Wizards on Wheels that'll take game number 1 and lead the series 1-0. So back and forth, we saw a handful of lead changes throughout this very close affair.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
And Killer Pig turns in a hat trick, which included the 1 second kickoff goal to open up this series. Stretchbuckle will ready to go here. And we'll see. Maestros do have their undefeated season on the line. I haven't looked at their schedule, but I would imagine they have a bye week matchup looming out there. Here we are, 0-0, no early action. And let's call it what it is. Wizards on Wheels are boasting some momentum here. Back and forth. It's like I told you in game 1, that is such a hard pace to maintain for both teams. Even if it's what they prefer, even if both teams are willing to take it there, I do expect game 2 to be a little slower and perhaps not so high scoring. We have a demo at the goal there. Tsunami goes for a cuxer, floats over, and can't catch that one as the Maestros are able to get a clear. Drops it down. Killer Pig puts a shot on, had an opportunity, had to make the in-air adjustment. So it was a little tricky.
Impressive.
And what a save, HK. And it's kind of as I predicted. Now we're seeing both of these teams putting on a defensive showcase. When game one was just an all-out shoot 'em up, wrap 'em down scoring fest. And Killer Pig looks so good in the air. He has been able to track down these air balls. Wizards on Wheels go up by 1. What up, Neb? What up, buddy system? 1 year already. What a ride. What a ride indeed. I've slowed down a little bit. I think I'm going to pick it up again for the winter circuit. We'll see. Tsunami in the back, going the other way. This is a tying score right there. HK from the field.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Izzy Bizzle, what the heck is up? I'm just chilling. Kipperino was in here early. We didn't know who they were going for. Just a little good luck, have fun. You got to appreciate it. Maho Cave says it ain't over till it's over with the Maestros, baby. And yeah, I don't think anyone in the chat would be surprised if this goes the full 5 games. You see we're tied here by 1. Tempo is still high, but the scoring is nowhere near the game 1 output. Tsunami trying to pick his shot, waiting at midfield. Tries to pop it up to himself and settles for a 50.
Why would you kill him like that?
Now the demo Killer Pig, we know he has some moves, but he gets denied as well. Tsunami tries to catch it to the corner, still battling out. Stretch buckle. Hold on, HK. Stabs it in the air, trying to follow it up, but gets turned around. There's Stretch Buckle. I was about to say, he had a prominent role in game 1. And here he is, game 2, reassuming said role.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Ham is, I don't know if Ham's taking off or he's just exercising some emotes there. Stretch Buckle trying to dribble right into the teeth.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Tsunami off the back wall, really just trying to protect his goal, maintain possession, and Stretch Buckle with the dunk. HK says, okay. Stretch Buckle he saw the desperation from the Wizards of just jumping up, trying to make the most of it. We talked about the smothering presence of both teams. Stretch Buckle able to maximize it, turned it into a goal. Out to the corner. HK with a cross. Stretch Buckle's there, and he's going to power it through.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
This puts that long end of the Dominus, and the Maestros are in great position to tie up the series here. Ticking down to 60 seconds. I wouldn't call this one quite over yet. But as I said, we are almost down to the minute mark. Tsunami sends it to the corner. Stretch Buckle passes it to HK. HK looking for the rebound here. He'll 50 out to midfield. Tsunami ready to dribble, stretch buckle on the shadow, and it's going upfield. A goal here would be somewhat backbreaking for Wizards on wheels. And yeah, I'm willing to call it here. We've seen how evenly matched these teams are. I don't anticipate a 4-goal comeback from either of these teams against one another. The Wizards had all the momentum to lose from game 1, and they have done just that, as Maestros now boast a 4-goal lead. HK. Back to the wall. Can't get the dunk. Just driving it around now. 10 seconds to go here. I thought goal number 6 may rear its ugly head. There it is. Maestros tie up the series 1-1. As we discussed, a lot of support from both teams in the chat. A lot of just Rocket League fans as well. And we may be in for a show. HK 721, 2 goals, 3 saves. It's that defensive performance that edges him over Stretch Buckle, who did have the hat trick in that game. As we move on to game number 3. And Kipperino's asking for an encore. Probably 2 more encores. 3 games gets you the regular season win. HK sends one on. There was a defender there as Killer Pig. I don't think he got his footing. No, he just retreated just a little too far into the net, and Maestros are humming along here. HK puts it to the ceiling. And he's just causing a ruckus there. Gets it to Stretch. Stretch Buckle loses the ball. HK sends it right back. Off the post, and some help from the Wizards. Unfortunate touch here. He missed the initial offering. Go! And an opportunity to save and clear is squandered. Maestro's up by 2. HK sends one. That's going to be hard to get to. Killer Pig gets there. Floats it over. That's a decent pass. If Tsunami wants it, HK is able to cut it off. Killer Pig back on the ball. And no boost as he goes to the middle of the field. Icarus says it's starting to look a little more one-sided, and perhaps I'm interested. Another unanswered goal from the Maestros might tell us a lot, but we'll keep an eye on it for sure. Killer Pig, it seems like as good as he is in the air, he might need that space to work with, and that may have been recognized by the Maestros, as they've been rather stifling. And a missed shot there by Tsunami. Inches. Misses by inches, and that could be the difference. Wizards on Wheels have had their opportunities, and if they just start capitalizing, this may look closer to game 1. They're up in the air. There's a high shot. Killer Pig trying to track it down. HK's hunting. Stretch Buckle dribbling, goes for the flick. And a shot by HK. Tsunami disrupts that one. Killer Pig pops it up. He gets robbed around midfield. Tsunami sees the danger, and HK can't get to it. Here comes HK. He's flying. He's rolling. There's the flip reset. Didn't get to utilize it. It might be going the other way. Tsunami on the breakaway. This will cut the lead in half. They desperately needed this goal.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
And that's why I said I wanted to wait for the third goal of the matchup. No matter who the third goal belonged to, and just like I thought, Wizards on wheels, right back into it, saved by HK. Right place, right time for that one. Tsunami gets the catch. He's been flirting with the dribble play. Loses that one early. Killer Pig gets up. He might get dunked. He does. That's a little high. And Tsunami will redirect it away from his net. Good clear there. Stretch Buckle is going to go head to head with the Pig. Pops it up. Float into midfield. HK. He gets rammed as he was trying to set something up. And Maho Cape, I don't know if Maho Cape is excited or he's stuck in caps lock, but it seems like he's enjoying himself. Going the other way, down to 60 seconds. Wizards on wheels. They have been able to answer the bell, but they need one more to tie it. Killer Pig gets turned around. Stretch Buckle with the fake there. Tsunami gets back.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
Killer Pig sends it out in the field. Stretch Buckle is there, and these teams kind of seem to mirror one another as far as chemistry and dichotomy goes between the teammates as well. Stretch Buckle seems to match up with Killer Pig very well, and Tsunami with HK. Captain versus captain. Teammate against teammate. And with every passing second, each team is just learning more and more about one another. And that's goal number 3, 8 seconds remaining. That one is going to float in there.
Can I get a, oh yeah?
Killer Pig has been so sound with his mechanics tonight, just rolls sideways on that one. Wizards on wheels now down by 2. This should be the end for this one. Stretch Buckle again with another fake. Stretch Buckle, a really good player. He has the speed when you need it, the touch when the situation calls for it. He just seems like a very well-rounded, smart Rocket League player. But still, HK, another MVP performance. 3 goals, 1 save, 7 shots, 11 total for Maestros. And we are ready for game number 4. Maestros at match point. One more will do it for him. We will have a post-game interview with the winning captain, whomever that may be. Izzy says, I didn't have the window open after the last game ended. It took the game to end for me to realize this is the 2v2. Indeed it is. That reminds me of a tweet I saw. This guy said they were going to scrimmage this team. They have 2 of their players show up and they start playing. And their third just waits in spectate mode, and they're like, man, where's your third player? And it turns out they accidentally set up a scrimmage with the 2s team. And they're like, ain't that just the way? Early shot here from Killer Pig, saved by HK. Tsunami pops up, gets bumped into, and Stretch Buckle goes up and over. And Wizards on wheels will open this one with the lead.
Mathematical!
Just about a minute passed in this one. As Wizards go up 1-0. Flying down the field. Another demo.
It's clobbering time!
Such an interesting matchup. I know members of the chat have acknowledged it. Hold on. Almost goal number 2. Killer Pig was going for it all. Good shot. Strong, speedy. HK able to get in front of it. Killer Pig. Testing rotation, sends a boomer. HK to the back wall. Tsunami goes to touch. Shot there. Killer Pig with the save. Going the other way. But as I was saying, it seems like both teams are really comfortable no matter where the game takes them. They can play physical, they can demo, they can play in the air, they can play on the ground. Hold on. Killer Pig. He goes wide. 0 boost for him. Killer Pig. He had a little more time. I think his eyes got a little wide when he saw how close the goal was. HK driving through, beats one man. The Pig is able to stick him. And here comes Stretch Buckle, and that's why I made the comparison between Stretch Buckle and Killer Pig. With space, they will hurt you. They'll hurt you when given space, but it can be beaten if you stay in their face, if you, more importantly, keep your touches clean. That can be combated, but as we see there, Stretch Buckle just takes it the length of the field. Puts a hurt on the Wizards to tie it up. What up, Battle Axe Bomber? Stretch Buckle. Down the field. Goes up the wall. HK can't get to it. Another breakaway. Killer Pig is going to walk this one in. Wizards on wheels.
Encara Messi, 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 gol, 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 gol.
Pipperino's on the edge of his seat. Everyone enjoying the show. This one goes back to Tsunami. Tsunami looking to the backboard. Stretch Buckle lives up to his name to get to that one. Lays a demo. Killer Pig with the steal of all steals. HK looked like he might have more time.
Oh yeah, banana bread, bro!
But Wizards on wheels are looking to force a game 5. Ham fleshy. It does seem that way. I have seen enough of the Maestros in this series to not count them out. Really not to count anyone out on the field currently. But they have put themselves in a hole here. 50 goes out. Into the orange corner. Anybody's ball. Tsunami gets possession. Gets 100 boost. Surveys the field. HK. The burden of proof is on the Maestros right now. They're the ones that need to make the comeback here. Down 2. Little over a minute remaining. That one might sneak through, and no!
Off the post!
HK will get credited with the shot, but come up empty-handed. HK, it's floating. Stretch Buckle puts it out to the corner. Killer Pig looking to clamp down, and I'm not sure if this is by design, but the Wizards turn the tempo all the way down. I want to give credit to the Maestros there for that. Stretch Buckle just taps it along the wall, sets up a great pass. There, I misunderstood. Yeah, yeah, of course with the, hold on. The save, the shot. Wizards on wheels still with the lead, but that's what we were saying.
Go!
is with the win here for Orange, and we do have a game 5. Stretch buckle to the corner. Well, HK to tie it up. The shot from HK. Tsunami.
Slam a cow! That was tops!
Tsunami was, it looked like he was set up for a catch, but he rolls it out to HK, and HK says, don't mind if I do, and we have a tie now with 20 seconds remaining. I don't, as close as we've come in this series, I don't believe we've had an overtime. And the Maestros don't want one. 4-3, 10 seconds remaining.
Can I get a oh yeah?
And Stretch Buckle has some magic of his own for the Wizards. Up by 1. What up, Zeus? HK flying over, going for the flip reset. They just need to kill time. A demo there.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
And this one is over. Woo. You couldn't write a script like that. Battle Axe Bomber joining us late and still enjoying it. HK's inspiration for the Maestros is the Joker, because when the time is right, he brings out the chaos. Everyone liked that. All right, let's, as I said, we will have a post-game interview. And we will be talking to HK. What a... Whew. We call out to him now. Calling out. There he is, HK.
Hey.
Hey, man, can you hear me all right?
Sure can.
Awesome, awesome. Congrats on the win. You guys stay undefeated. A lot to talk about, I'll say. You guys, you come in, obviously, with the 3-0 record. You go down in game 1. What were the comms like? What was the energy like on your guys' side of the field after that?
Well, that first goal that Stretch got off the backboard, that was like pretty derpy. We were kind of like goofing about that for a second, and I think we just lost focus for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Our record is losing game 1 and then bringing it back.
Okay. So I've casted teams like that before. It's kind of like a season-long, tradition. And we kind of joked in the past that they'd feel weird if they didn't lose game 1, because it's not really what they're used to.
Yeah, you got to keep it the same as always. You got to get in that routine, practice the way you perform.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So we had the first goal. Well, the Wizards come out and there's a 1 second kickoff goal that no one's getting to, and then you guys come back and, using your words, the derpy goal from Buckle. And was it that bad? Was it that enough to distract for the rest of the game?
I mean, you mean the backboard?
Yeah.
Not for the rest of the game. I think we were just goof trooping.
Just having goof trooping.
Yeah, we got that goal. He was feeling saucy, even though it was kind of goofy, and we kind of underestimated them after that, I think. So we brought it back.
Okay. No, brought it back for sure. They played you so tough there in that game 4. Me and the chat, we were talking. We thought they might be able to force a game 5, and the last who is it? I have I don't know if I'm saying this right. No one corrected me in the chat, but Mahokabe.
Yeah, Mahokabe.
Mahokabe. That makes a lot more sense. He says your inspiration for the Maestros is the Joker, because you guys bring out the chaos when you need it, and that's a great way to describe those last 30 seconds. We're kind of the chat is just loving the show, and I was gearing up for game 5. You guys were doing no such thing. You score it up to tie, and then seconds remaining, you score, what ended up being the go ahead goal for the series. Do you guys get pretty hype and comms in those kind of moments?
You know, I went to college with Stretch. We lived together for a long time.
Okay.
We played the game for a super long time. So yeah, we definitely do get hyped, but it's just like GG's, dude. Love playing the game with you, and on to the next. We do get super hype on those kinds of goals. The fact that we brought it back from I think it was an 0-3 in that last game, we were feeling pretty good about that one. I don't know. I feel like we came
At
back
one
from
point,
a deficit.
No, there was a deficit for sure. At some point it was 3-1 for sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure if it was 3-0. It's, semantics really, but that does say a lot. Mechanics only go so far. But what you guys displayed in game 4 was, trust between one another and just really no quit.
Yeah, I would
go
agree.
ahead.
No, I would agree. That's just kind of like Stretch and I's whole thing, is just keeping a solid mindset and pushing forward,
Yeah. I see it on here more often than not. Teams will rest in their laurels, especially. Well, they that one would have forced a game 5, but you guys stayed on it. Didn't even want the overtime. I was actually gearing up for overtime, and then it just slips through. So you stay undefeated. How long you guys been in IGL?
This is actually my first season in an IGL.
Really?
Stretch, I think, has done a couple. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't play competitively too much.
What is it like a scheduling thing, or it just doesn't interest you that much?
Well, yeah, I'm a teacher, so typically if I'm playing the game, I kind of want to be like just vibing, so I'll go into casual and just
okay.
like freestyle or do something like that. But if I'm playing with Stretch, him and I'll go for cool shots or something and play a little bit of comp. But IGL is a good like middle ground of like feeling pretty competitive, have something ranking us, but you're not playing randoms that are trying to troll you all the time in the game.
Right. So you dropped the teacher thing. Is that to say that the occupation of being a teacher is high in stress?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I would say so. During COVID, I want to come home and just not think about.
Yeah, I don't
work,
think about that too much. I have a lot of teacher friends, but I imagine, teaching, it's obviously a stressful job. Most of us grow up and then I just kind of sit around and like, man, I was a real shithead to my teachers. And I don't know why that was. And, that doesn't go away because kids are kids and Americans are trash. But
Yes.
yeah, with COVID now, there's like so many other things. So yeah, I want you to vibe too. Just cancel IGL. Just play casual for the rest of your time.
Nah, man, we're vibing in IGL too. We're doing it. We got it.
Well, a lot of success, man. That you guys are having. That's not too typical, or not typical at all. Rather, for someone just coming in the league. So I hope you're enjoying it. I really. Like hearing you talk about it and your approach to it as well, and maybe that's playing a part as well. So 4-0. Do you have a bye week match that you're gonna play in this final week here?
We do have a bye week match that we haven't played quite yet. We had an off week, but Stretch went to like Mexico, so we were kind of losing some time, and yeah, so we're bound to play that. But we appreciate all y'all doing this stuff for IGL. You guys are great. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh no, yeah, so fun. But you have the floor, sir. Congrats on the win again. Any shout outs, any plugs you have to make, feel free.
Thanks. Just my friends Demas, Caleb, Dalton, all y'all, I love you. And I appreciate you guys getting in chat and watching our games. Shit's great. And obviously my teammate Stretch and our other teammates were in a 3v3 team as well for Twisted Axles. So Andy, Soren, and Stretch as well. They're just great teammates and a ton of fun to be around. So I appreciate playing my favorite game with my favorite people,
Wow. I know it doesn't seem like it. I didn't give him a heads up that there would be shout outs. So he might have had that prepared or something, or he just always has like a list of shout outs up his sleeve. But that was very well articulated, sir.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it. How's the threes team going?
It's going all right. We're down 1, I think. We're 4-1 right now. But it's going really well.
Awesome. Wow. A lot of success for you. Good to hear. But I have nothing else. If you have nothing else, I think that's it. So congrats again, and good luck on your next 2 regular season games.
Thanks, man. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, peace. All right, HK, the teacher, Maestros over Wizards on Wheels. Let's talk about the Wizards a little bit. They played such a great game. They look good. Obviously, this one will drop them down to 4-2. No, sorry. Is it no 3-2? 3-2 going into their final matchup this week, and they look good. They look good. I hope they're still able to make the playoffs. They did a lot. They did enough. We were waiting on the game 5, but Maestros stood tall there. That's it for me. I do have my own personal IGL match to warm up for and play at 8 p.m. Pacific. So let me get you someone else. We'll get a raid going and keep the cast in action commencing. Ooh, okay.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.